How's everybody doing? So there's this Evergreen tanker, Suez Canal. And of course, Suez is Zeus, spelled backwards. Thank you, Jamie, for that. So they want you to see the word evergreen. Because at the end of the day, this is all about Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and also worshipped in the Old Testament was grove worship or tree goddess worship, which was them worshiping the Queen of Heaven, the Queen of the universe, which is nothing more than the goddess, which is nothing more than Lucifer, the female version of Satan. So now you know what that movement was about, the switching of genders. Jeremiah, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Don't even learn it. And it's all about their signs of heaven. The heathen are dismayed at them. So we're going to go over that too. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cut up the tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with the axe. So does that sound like your Christmas tree so far? They deck it with silver and gold. Now does that sound like your Christmas tree? They fasten it with nails and hammers that it move not. You're not supposed to even learn it. Why do you think they light it up at Rockefeller Center in New York City? Of all the Rockefeller, that's a real Christian guy. Facetiously spoken, sarcastically spoken, I guess I should say. The evergreen tree is sacred. The sacred tree, the sacred grove. The evergreen tree and grove worship, the tree goddess. Paganism. Tree goddess, tree worship. Grove worship in the Bible. Already Googled up. This is nature. It's all about nature. It's all about Mother Nature. So they erected the Georgia Guidestones. First commandment, maintain humanity under 500,000, which is 500 million. We're approaching 8 billion. So it's 1/16 the Earth's population. They want to knock out 15 out of 16. They want to knock that fraction out. They want to knock out 15/16 of the Earth's population and leave you with 1/16 of the Earth's population. Maintain humanity under 500,000 in perpetual balance with nature. That's why they're locking you down and covering your, how dare you breathe on Mother Earth, cover your face. 10th commandment at the end as they close. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. It's what the global warming facade fakeness is about. It's Georgia Guidestones, erected in the state of Georgia, North Georgia. If you haven't heard of them, if you didn't know, now you know. Grove worship, the Ascher pole, the Mother Goddess, who appears in a number of ancient sources. Grove worship, definition and meaning, Bible study tools. Groves, learn the Bible. Barbra Streisand's got a song called Evergreen. Guess what? It was from the movie A Star is Born. Who is that star? I don't believe it's Sirius the dog star. I think it is more along the lines of Venus. And Venus, of course, is Lucifer. Lucifer and Venus. And I think O Lucifer, son of the morning. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? And yet Lucifer now has changed genders. Gaia is Mother Nature. Quite simply, Gaia, this is Gaia.com. Quite simply, Gaia is life. She is all the very soul of the earth. She is the goddess who, by all accounts, inhabits the planet. Though we know the earth is not a planet, it is God's footstool, offering life and nourishment to all her children. So you see how they give Mother Nature life. That is Gaia. When you go to Mother Nature, is the personification of nature that focuses on life-giving and nurturing aspects of nature by embodying it in the form of the mother. And there she is all over the place in Greek mythology, ancient Rome, Venus as Mother Nature. It says right there, addressing Venus as the veritable mother of nature. Venus is Lucifer. Lucifer is Mother Nature by proxy. It's a lot of dots that you have to connect. She goes by many names. Durga, Mary. There's a church in Rome where they have you pray to Mary. Gaia, Isis, Athena, Inanna. Inanna is Venus. And Venus, we already showed you, is Lucifer. The symbolism of the Inanna myth, Inanna is Venus, right there. And again, Venus is Lucifer. Lucifer is female. Maleficent. Guess who that is? That is Satan as a woman. Nothing more, nothing less. Male, efficient, maleficent. We're not going to get into who these actors / actresses really are. Singing to Mother Nature. And their dance is unrehearsed. Let me guess. Is unrehearsed? Well, what do you know? I can read. We'll make sure we put that in the comments since I played it, even though I didn't break any rules. So it's the evergreen tree. See, the evergreen tree would not die in the winter, so they thought it was a god. They made it a deity. The evergreen tree and grove worship the tree goddess. Trees and religion, paganism, sacred places, tree worship, the sacred grove. Decorating an evergreen tree. Ancient Iranians celebrated Yalda by decorating an evergreen tree. Trees in mythology. Evergreen trees, which largely stay green throughout these cycles, are sometimes considered symbols of eternal or immortality. Bingo. So when they park that tanker, they're giving you the mother goddess at the Zeus Canal. Who is Zeus?
According to Britannica, Zeus is the god of the sky in ancient Greek mythology. As the chief Greek deity, Zeus is considered the ruler, protector, and father of all gods and humans.
Zeus is often depicted as an older man with a beard, represented by symbols which as the lightning bolt and the eagle. Satan fell like lightning. Luke 10:18. I was watching and saw Satan fall from heaven like lightning. I think if we get over there on that. And he said to them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Like Kiss and the lightning bolt, or the SS, for instance. They were really, it was a double lightning bolt for Satan. Logo for the Nazi SS. It's a lightning bolt, folks. That's all it ever was. And the swastika is nothing more than the wheel in the sky. The swastika is the wheel in the sky. Ancient religious icon. The symbol represents activity, karma, motion, wheel. In some context, the lotus. You've heard the song, the wheel in the sky keeps on. The meaning of the swastika, Thor's hammer. The Nazis were pagans. Hitler was just a fall guy. That war went exactly as planned. The wheel in the sky, the swastika shape. The wheel in the sky can be interpreted as many things. The swastika. The swastika and Christmas. The twisted history of the swastika. Christmas in Nazi Germany. Swastikas on the tree, how the Nazis stole Christmas. It's nothing to do with Nazis, they're pagans. The swastika's been around. The swastika in paganism. All the way back to the Neolithic. What is that? There's a clockwise or counterclockwise. It goes in both directions. What is the origin of the swastika? Was it used in Samaria at 3000 BC? Answer, the swastika is actually an ancient symbol, but its origins are hard to define. The swastika is indeed a sun symbol from antiquity, appropriate in many themes, many occasions. Anyway, you can do a lot of good research on that, but the swastika, the wheel in the sky. Was seeing if they were going to give us an aerial shot. The swastika in the stars. There it is. That's what it is. And you do know that your sky rotates every night. Now do you know? If you didn't know, now you know, right? Donald Trump. Duh. So that's what everything is. Everything is nature, paganism, even the Nazis. That's all it is. That's all it ever was. And now they're parking that tanker in the Zeus Canal to pay their homage to Mother Earth. When the abyss melts and the waters will rise after the Antichrist receives his deadly wound and then rises, global warming will be the scapegoat, the made-up global warming. That's why it's been made up, because they knew they had to account for the waters rising when the abyss opens, the North Pole. Santa, Satan, Satan, Santa, the same letters. That's why Mr. Freeze is one of the Batman villains, because all the villains are characteristics of God or his sheep. And of course, not only is there Mr. Freeze, but there's the Riddler, because Jesus spoke in parables. Riddles, parables, whatever you want to call it. Mr. Freeze is another name they give God, because God sealed the abyss in ice. That's why Disney has their Frozen series. Disney, Frozen.
Frozen is a 20.
The abyss is frozen. The North Face. Why did Hitler visit the North Pole? Hitler sent secret expedition to Antarctica in hunt. Did Hitler have a base in Antarctica? Secret Nazi military base discovered by Russia's scientists, located 1,000 kilometers from the North Pole. Hitler's secret Nazi base discovered in Arctic Circle. Yeah, he sent people to. He sent his to the North Pole. Hitler sent an expedition to the North Pole? South and North Pole. So anyway, I think that covers everything. All right. Love y'all very much. Ask questions.